Yep. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. All right, let me just check this online streaming. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we are. Let's all right. We'll see who pops in. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there it is. Good. All right, there we are. Firing up. Oh my God. Holy shit. What? Small. Oh, a smaller one. Still massive. All right. Garlic. More onion. How did that happen? Garlic. Carrots. You can turn that off if you want. The TV if it's bugging you. What? Oh, okay. Going to the gym? Okay, I'm gonna start this now.
I'm gonna go 45.
Well, and they want me to cook it for at least an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Making the ratatouille. Speaking of which, better look up the recipe.
Are you online already?
Yep. Fired up and ready to go. No one's here. No problem. I think it's this one. Ooh, someone's got the gloves on. Someone serious? God damn.
What's he punching? On a real punching?
Please. You don't put gloves on. I guess you put gloves on to punch people if you're.
Rookie?
No, if you're a UFC fighter. This is right. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just cut up all the ingredients. Bing, bang, boom. Step one. So, I find whenever I'm cooking, you gotta really prepare everything first. And honestly, that's the longest part about this whole thing. Let's, oven goes to 375, and of course no one knows that is because it's American units. 375, what's that? 190. Oven on to 190. Take everything out. You know, this guy that I follow and he follows me, he has it so that you can hook your Spotify up to the channel. People come in and they just redeem channel points and it changes the song to whatever they want.
Really?
Yes, they can listen to whatever music they want while they're watching it. I think that's cool as shit. But
Yeah, pretty cool.
oh, where's the peeler?
Oh, we don't have any. Remember?
I'm sorry?
It was garbage. You have to.
It broke?
Yeah.
Or you just threw it out?
It wasn't working anymore.
I don't remember throwing that out.
I did. You need.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
What? You don't.
How do I? So how am I gonna peel the carrots? Oof.
Let me do it. It's
Hold
not
on.
much.
Let me
Anyway.
think. I can figure this out. It's okay. I got this. I really don't remember throwing that out at all. Shit. All right. Step 1, peel carrots. Oops. It's my first time peeling a carrot with a kitchen knife.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right. You don't even need a whole carrot. It's only a third of a cup. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think this is the only thing I have to peel, actually. The rest of it doesn't have to be peeled. This is a bonus stream for anyone tuning in. Hopefully, Scorpion and Sassy will see this. Maybe I should put it in Discord. Anyway, there's a really poorly peeled carrot. But I'll get a new peeler now. I think what happened is she got upset with the peeler. And it went in the garbage. And I wasn't aware. These things happen. All right. Easy peasy. Step 1 is you want to get all the ingredients ready. And this is an ingredient heavy meal. So you really gotta... I get all my dishes out. Right? This one's important because you need to cut up so many different things. A lot of work. Let's get it done. Okay, back to Ratatouille. I'm pretty sure this is a dish I used before. Anyone says, what are you doing looking up a recipe? Well, because I don't know it. By heart. I'm not good enough to do without it. So we need half a small onion. Let's get that minced up. I use this kitchen knife, and I find that in these recipes, when you don't want the chunks in the sauce, I just try to make it as fine as I can. There's lots of ways to do that, but my knife is not super sharp right now. I need to sharpen it again. You can hear how it's crunching the layers. That means it's not sharp. And I haven't sharpened it in quite a while, so I'll have to do that again. So first, you have to make a sauce that goes in the bottom. This requires half an onion. That's not quite half, so let's keep going. It's a weird looking onion cut. What's going on here? What did you do? What in the... Who cut this onion? And it looks like the light is a bit too bright. There, that's about half an onion. Always remember to use cat's paw when you're chopping veggies. Doesn't need to be perfect, but enough that you're not getting big chunks. Because the smaller the cut, the more it melts into the dish, and the better the flavor. So tonight, I'm gonna make those up. And for a protein, I made some pan-fried salmon yesterday. That's what this is going to have. And I'll also fry some chicken wings so I can have them for work tomorrow. And I'll make a salad to have alongside it. Because unfortunately, I'm on a bit of a special hypoallergenic diet right now that I have to follow for 5 weeks, which sucks because I'm a massive foodie. Vacation's coming, and I'll want to do nothing but stream and eat whatever I want. So you can't really do that anymore. The older you get, the more it's more difficult. Anyway. It's crazy. I mean, I only have 2 scenes for this. Like, I get some more scenes. I don't even know what I would do with them. I think the Spotify idea that Sinner Games had was a great idea. I'm gonna probably steal it. How many cloves of garlic does it say? 4 cloves of garlic minced. So for these ones, I cut the little ends off. Not necessary, but I find it's just a little detail that the little details that make a meal nice, you know? Oh, my head! Oh, shit! Whoops! That was a light I just smashed myself. Okay, I crushed the garlic. One minute to take it for that. Not enough room here, is there? And I know it's 1/3 of a cup of carrots, so that's not even the whole carrot. I'll just eat the rest of it. Here's this garlic. So not only am I going to cook the ratatouille, I'll make my meals for tomorrow and the next day as well. Okay. Here, 1/3 of a cup. Let's go. I feel like I could get like a mic stand in a better spot for the camera, just for this video, or to do cooking. Maybe I should check other people's setups, I suppose. Again, with the dish, not necessary, but I'm telling you, if you follow the way I'm doing it, you know, you prep everything all at once, it makes things a million times easier. Dried basil? What? Dried parsley. I don't think this is the same one I usually follow. No, this is it. Okay. Rinse everything. Always rinse your vegetables, especially for some certain countries that require it. Believe it or not, you can get really sick from any kind of pesticides or anything left on the vegetables if you're unlucky, which I know some people who have been unlucky. So, cook it. Really try and get the vegetables cut all the same thickness. It makes this so much more fluid and looks better. And you need way more than you think. And then once you make way more than you think, you need a lot less than you thought. And it goes in the fridge, and then I throw it out later. That's life. Man, this is a really good zucchini. I don't like it when they have seeds in them. This one's so much better. Look at that. Beautiful. It's always good to cut a little more and a little less because then you're scrambling to get them done. I might have to switch gears for tomatoes. But this is the first time I've gotten these eggplants, and they look fantastic. Got this really nice purple color. Usually it's like the deep purple, but this is not deep purple. Ripping. Kind of get under and get that off. Save as much of the eggplant as you can. Go. Perfect. I think I'm gonna need it. This is not as much eggplant as I thought. I think I'm gonna need all of this. Let's get that end off. Whoa! Chucked it. Mm. Oh. What a nice looking eggplant. For sure, I'm gonna eat all this. Oh my god, it's carrots are sweet. Shit. Really good. I'm going to sharpen these knives in a couple days. Needs to be done. Look at that. Oh, cutting the tomatoes is brutal. I think I'll switch knives for the... Look at that. Jeez. Oh, the broke tuber, my man. What's up? I was just having a good old chat with Sinner Games, buddy. Wait, Jesus. Let's go. Hype train on the cutting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, man. Ratatouille, bro. I don't know if you've ever had it. I don't know if you're vegetarian, vegan, or normal. I'm normal. Bro, caution to the wind. It's like any kind of like... I treat cutting vegetables the same as when you're super low health and there's only 2 hits left on the boss and you just decide to go crazy. Good, my man. Good. Very good. Back from vacation. Been off like 10 days. Power cord was broken to my stupid capture card, so I couldn't stream yesterday. But, my man, we're back. We're back in action. I gotta fix the lighting for this as well. The lighting is shit. What are you playing now, man? What do you want? Claire Obscure 2? Everyone is. Oh, he's not here now. He left. Yeah, I think he's streaming right now. Let's go. Oh shit, Night Rain, man! Dude, that game has gotten wicked mixed reviews, eh? Like some of them were scoring it. Oh, what the hell was that? Jesus! Oh. Hey, be careful, my man! I just fucking sound effects scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I think I'm not sure about Night Rain. But it's a dangerous game to rate low. Man, that community is toxic as hell when it comes to the best game of the year. They're mental. From Software makes a game, and they're like, oh, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't know, I thought Elden Ring, I know, unpopular opinion, wasn't that big of a fan of Elden Ring. What just happened? Did I just get a strike on my channel? Probably get reported 15 times just for saying that. Boom. Check it out. Zucchini. Next up, tomatoes. I don't know if you ever made Ratatouille before, man, but I stayed away from it because I thought it was scary. I was wrong. It's easy. Just a little technical. What the hell, one more. All right, let's go. No, we'll do that last. These tomatoes I got are not big enough, unfortunately, but watch a pro do it, bro. What are you talking about? All right. Let's go. Tune in only 2 hours until I'm done and you can see the final product. Oh, shit! Mmm. Mmm. Alright. Let's do it. Oh no, I don't have my animation set up. Bro, thank you so much. I can't believe this. Streaming is the funniest and weirdest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna switch gears. Get out the battle arrangement. Let's try this one. Not sharp either. Shit. Oh, here we go. Ah, the edge is sharp. Okay. My man, let's go. Fuck this up. I need a better... Oh, you know what? I do have a... Here's a knife you're not supposed to use. Where is it? There it is. This, my man, is a fish filleting knife. The sharpest knife that I own. Very dangerous. And very lethal. Gotta sharpen your knife. True. It's just so annoying to do it. I even have the knife sharpener. It's just... What the fuck? This is a fish filleting knife, bro. Maybe there's just really resilient tomatoes. I got the Apocalypse strain. Yes. Oh, it's a nice knife, but it's only for fish, supposedly. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Man, if there was an actual chef watching me right now, he'd be like, or she, or it, or they, them, or there, would be like, is that gonk using a fucking fish filling knife? Somebody cancel him. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. There. That tomato didn't see it coming. Alright, I promise before the next cooking video, I will sharpen my knives, unless I don't. This should be enough. I think 6 tomatoes is enough. Also got my strained tomatoes. That's going to be part of the base. Please, chef. Hey, do you watch that show, The Bear? God damn, what a good show. Season 4 is out now, isn't it? Or is it starting? I don't know. Careful. Careful. Oh man, it's so good, so good. Season one, I feel like it was one of those shows they made, and then like, oh, they're probably not going to order it, or if we get one season, we're happy. And then, to the surprise of all of them, it did incredibly well. And then they're like, shit, what are we worried about now? Well, how about the same thing, just a little bit different? And that's what they ended up with, you know. That was kind of a little bit upsetting, but good show. All right, I gotta start making the base. Always important to wash. I wash all my dishes in between everything. Oh, thanks, bro. Technically, not even mine. I'm in an apartment. It's all right. Honestly, I think that the fire stoves, like propane, are better, except for cleaning. I hate cleaning those stupid stoves. They're the worst to clean, but they cook so much higher temperatures, so much better. Also, I need better lighting. I think I need to buy a lamp light or something that is a lot better. And, yeah, exactly. I know. The speed really makes me happy. But, dude, taking those stupid things off and cleaning all around that is enough to drive a person insane. It's the only thing I don't miss. Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is for dressing. Put that all over here. And then we got, this is going to go with sauce. I need oregano. Oh, shit. Olive oil. You don't have one of these, man? Invest in it. I love these oil dispensers. The best. And for fun, I'm going to add some chili flakes. I need oregano. These are my spices. I'm a spice collector. Rosemary. Parsley. Cooking herbs? What the hell is that? No. Where's my, Time. Oh, what? I'll put some parsley too. Shit. Parsley. Yeah. I wasn't before, but like, what's funny is one day, just for a laugh, I decided, the internet's a weird place, so I boiled soup stock for 8 hours. I mean, I went down to the pool, I had my camera open to watch the whole time, and it's my number one viewed video. 150 or something. And people, like, the most people tuned in to watch a pot bubble on the stove for 8.5 hours. I can't believe it. So, it's the internet. Okay, let's hold on a second here. 14 ounces. No one knows what that is. Probably that. It's zucchini, aroma, eggplant. You know what? Yeah, this is the one. This is a recipe. Okay, let's go. A healthy glug of olive oil. First is going to go in the garlic. Second is the onions to sweat. Then you're going to chuck in the carrots after that to reduce. Last, you add the tomato. Palmy is a really great brand. I have a better one, but I didn't have it today, unfortunately. It's whole canned tomatoes from Italy. I always use them, but unfortunately I haven't got a can today. And then a couple spices to go on top. And, as always, salt and pepper. Onion, garlic, carrot, crushed tomatoes, seasoning. What's the seasoning again? Parsley and basil. Well, I don't have basil. Oregano it is. And we'll take out the thyme. God, I need a better setup. Once that heats up. What is it? 14 ounces. So 30 times 10, 300, 400, and that's about right. We'll just chuck that whole thing in. It's 500 grams. It's pretty close. All right, where was I? Big trick with these pans is Tefal. You can kind of like heat up to almost any temperature. You want the burner to be the biggest size you can get. I think I just fired it. But you can't see it as well if I put it over here. But can you? Why not? That's gonna work. Yeah, I can see it just fine. Look at that. Boom. All right. Good. Oh, that was on. Oh. Leave it to the professionals. Oh, there's the dish. Now, you're supposed to use more of a round dish, but I haven't had any problems using this one. And this one, I'll show you a little secret. I kind of put the olive oil in, and if you want to get it to, you don't have to touch it, right? Get a piece of parchment paper. Just a small piece. Crinkle it up. And then use that to apply the olive oil to all the edges so nothing will stick to it once you chuck it in the oven. That came from my mom. She would cook Crisco with Crisco, right? This fat, and she would use it to coat everything, but she'd always use a piece of parchment paper to move it all around. Not there yet. Really limited on space here. I could put the laptop up here. Put that there. Yeah, it works. Kind of, I guess. Whatever, we'll figure it out another time. There's a big clean. I don't know where everything is now. Shoot. It's gotta be here somewhere. I have a cool little brush to brush all the vegetables, but whatever. Good enough. 4 cloves of garlic. And you never cook garlic until it's brown and crispy unless you're trying to make the crispy bits. What you want to do is just fry it for like 60 seconds or so. And you can, as soon as you can smell it everywhere, then you want to chuck the other ingredients in. Pretty much right away. That's pretty much it. Onion. Oh, I love the smell of cooking garlic. God dang. Oh. Carrot. Cook for about 5-6 minutes or so. You want everything to kind of soften and loosen up. Like I find, this recipe is disturbingly easy. A couple pepper flakes. I like a little spicy. Notice I put, we get these little bugs called weevils here. And these things get into shit and they go everywhere. You can't get rid of them. So I have to put everything in plastic bags so they don't go in and eat whatever you've got. So annoying, but I end up not being too bad. So you want to chuck in your spices. Bit of oregano, it's not much. Honestly, it doesn't even say to use oregano, but I myself like oregano. Parsley. A bit of parsley. Give it color. A little bit of flavor. Not much. So now that it's looking pretty good. What you? Oh shit! You're a funny guy, bro. Boom, sauce. No way that landed straight up in the sink. Did you see that? Check that out. Boom. Now, the thing about this meal is when you think, oh, am I adding too much salt? The answer is immediately no. Then you want to double that salt and then triple that salt. And then go buy a new bag of salt because you're going to need more salt. Boom. Yes. Yes. More salt. Bro, these salt things are amazing too. It actually has a spotlight on the bottom, but it's so old that it doesn't work anymore. Oh, Quake Cam, bro. Hey, look at that chest hair, bro. It stays the same, playing games or not. The old double triple. You know, oh, check out that spotlight. See that? Oh. God, I want to know exactly where to put the pepper. Boom, there it is. I tried to get a laser-guided GPS one, but they ran out. Also, they said it was military only, and they didn't trust me. So what you don't want to do is have it too watery. So cooking this down for a while is really good. You don't want it pasty, but say it's too watery. You can always add tomato paste if you want to be quicken it thicker. Quicken it thicker, thicken it quicker. Thicken it quicker. You can put it in the pommy. Let's use take 3. Then that gets dumped all in there. So it's always good to use your downtime more efficient. So the second you have nothing to do, you don't just stare at it. You could go play video games, but I wash and dry all my dishes. That way, when I'm done and I eat, the only thing left to do is to wash the dishes that you just used to eat. Just find it so much easier, so much better. because we're real and raw up in this house. All right, that's looking pretty good. You can kind of see where it becomes, it doesn't spread as quick. It gets that nice thick. Yeah, look at that. And now just for fun, we're going to hit it with some salt. Turn that off. Okay. You want to transfer that to the baking container. By the way, I love Tefal pans, but if I could get away from them, I would 100% do it. Like, it's very easy to cook with them, but anyone who doesn't know how to use them and someone else uses your pan, they cook and they use something that's not plastic or wood, and they can ruin them so easy. And I've learned that once these pans get a scratch on them, that's it. The pan is done. Like, I mean, one single scratch. And what happens is the layers to the pan start to peel off, you know? And when they peel off, that goes into your food. And that is not good for you. That is actually really bad. Oh, look at that beard. Beard shot. Appreciate the beard. Beard shot. All right, well, now we're back. Take a look at the sauce. There we go. Looks good. And I'm going to build it right here. Right in front of your eyes. I mean, that's the whole point, isn't it? Oh, it's too salty. Just kidding. All right. Building it is way easier than you think. Where can I put this so you can see it? How about that? I just go into rotation. Oh, thanks, bro. Begin 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it kind of starts to curve. Like that. See? So you can kind of push it down a little bit. And then when you build around, it's going to start to stack itself back up. Then it's like it supports its own weight. And don't be afraid to push it together, because you can really pack this shit in here. Oh, that sounds very sexual. So you just pack that shit in. That, boom, shit packed. That. And I'm not really happy with these tomatoes, but you can't win everything. Should I get a better, maybe a better quality one or a better brand or something? Don't know. Also, man, you know what? Tomatoes don't even taste the same anymore. I find that, like, last time I was in Germany, my wife's whole family, everyone's got a tomato plant. I swear you can't be part of this family unless you have a tomato plant. And I'm telling you, these tomatoes are absolutely incredible. Like, next level good. Like that. And you see it starts to take shape, right? It looks just like it does in the movie, man. I'm going to double the tomatoes because they're pretty shit. See that? Like that. And you got to kind of start to turn it, because it doesn't do it on its own. Like that. You can kind of see it starting to... Because if there's a little bit left over... Oh, Jesus. Fuck, that's hot. Cooking with BMFD. Yeah. You want to pack it in there, because when you pack it in, it actually gains a little more stability. Who cut that fucking zucchini? What a loser. See that? lot of zucchini. My wife loves this dish, by the way. And neither of us are into vegetarian dishes. I actually only got into it because at one point in time I was vaping. And I went to the doctor. My cholesterol was through the roof. And he's like, what are you doing differently? And I was like, man, nothing new. And it wasn't new because I had vaped for like 2 years that time. And my cholesterol was through the roof, man. Like, absolutely through the roof. And I couldn't figure it. And once I figured I was vaping, I cut that shit out, started eating this dish, right? And you cut back on things like that. And it was only a matter of, honestly, like 2 months. And I dropped like 50 points or something. It was crazy. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Let's get that back there. Let's turn that a little bit. Like a delicious rainbow snake. Okay, so now it starts to come together. You gotta like start forcing them in. So I can probably fit one more thin one, right? And you want to just kind of, you can feel the pressure of it coming together. Keep it as far to the edge as you can because it's malleable, so it moves great. Yeah, like I thought, I cut up way too many ingredients like I always do. Put that in a salad, maybe. This is not going to look as cool as it should because the dish isn't round. But don't worry, it still looks good. Oh shit, I used like all the tomatoes. It's awesome. So you put that in. And now is like the crunch time, eh? Now you can like start to shove pieces in. Right. I'm sure there's other ways to do this. I've never watched a video on it. I just kind of did it myself. I think I can fit. Let's squeeze one more in there. Look at that. One more gets it. Get it. Nice. Look at that. We'll chuck these in here. Because you can pack this as much as you want, and it doesn't really matter. There, we did it. All right. So that's the build. And look at that. Look how many pieces I have left over. Now, what's really good with this is you can see it's kind of like a medley, right? What if I just turn this off? This is like more like a medley. So we have all these different ones. You can chop these up, chuck them into an air fryer with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and some feta cheese. Amazing, man. These are roast vegetables. They're absolutely incredible like that. Now, on top, unfortunately, I don't have my brush. I don't know where my brush is. So you want to drizzle olive oil, a lot of olive oil. Usually you brush it on, so this doesn't really matter. Now that I've doused it in olive oil, you want to crack some salt and pepper on top. A lot. And then when you go to eat it, you're going to want more. Pepper. And now that's done, first thing you do is you put some, where is this? What is that? Can I use it? Oh shit. You're going to chuck aluminum foil on top. And you put this in the oven at 190 or 375, depending on if you're from the right country or not. Chuck this on top. You want it fully sealed. Fire it in the oven for 30 minutes. So what that's going to do is bake it till it's almost soft, but it doesn't finish it. So you bake it for 30 minutes like that, then another 30 minutes to top off, and that's what's going to give you that gorgeous color on top. Now you're thinking, oh no, are we done? We actually are not done. And I'll show you why. We're going to move the computer back down here. Oh my God, why do I do this with so much money? Over there, good. And I'm going to prepare some chicken wings. Because I need a protein with this meal because it is very low in protein. And there's not much protein you can add to it. By the way, if you haven't seen this before, these cloths are amazing, man. Absolutely phenomenal. They're like a reusable cloth that's almost like a sponge. And you just chuck it in the washing machine. And it's still good for 10 uses. So you can use it, a pile of times. Put it in the washing machine. And it's way better than using sponges that just get thrown out. So you wash these dishes first. Oh, the whole tomato. All right, so let me show you how I prepare my wings. These are in no way, shape, or form fancy wings. But I found that this is the only brand I can find where I am that have consistently sized wings. Like all the other wings I find in all the other stores are so much smaller than this. Which to me is very frustrating because if you know Canadian wings or American wings, they're like drumsticks. They're massive. So you don't need to order like 10 dozen just to eat them. So I clean my sink out and then always give them a rinse. Doesn't need to be hot water, just cold water. And then I use paper towel to pat them dry. You like small wings? Really? Oh, how many wings you have? Oh, not a lot, bro. 300 or 400. See, I really, well, I guess it depends. I mean, if they're cooked right, then yeah, small wings can be good. But I always find that the restaurants I go to, they just take these small wings, right, like the taverns and stuff, and they soak them in sauce, and then they're either overcooked or there's just not enough meat. Like, I'm from the East Coast, Nova Scotia, and man, most places have massive wings. So you definitely want to eliminate as much water off the wings as possible. And I'm going to be using an air fryer to fry them. You can do this in a much better way. There's this guy I used to follow. His stream name, or his name was Binging with Babish. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. But he had this really cool recipe he found for someone. And it's where you take the wings, you coat them in baking powder, and I think it's called like bicarbonate or something. Baking powder and something else, and salt. And you mix them in that, take them out, put them on the rack from the oven, and chuck them in the fridge, and you leave them for like a couple hours or a day if you can. And it does what's called a mile-an-hour effect. And it's where the baking soda, salt, and the powder pull all the moisture out of the skin. And it gives you, like, we're talking, like, deep fried, amazing crispiness where it rings the bell out. Or it rings the bell. It rings in the bowl when you drop it in it. It's crazy. Okay, so, step one. I get a Ziploc bag. Because I keep this is what the fuck, that's not, oh shit, my bad. I get these huge Ziploc bags, and that's where I put all my bones, right? And what's really good, if you want to make chicken stock, you cut the joint here, right? And you keep the wingtip aside. Slice down through. And this is what I found actually a little bit difficult, is where to cut the wing. I couldn't believe it. The tips are easy, but with the wings, let me try and get it closer over here actually. You, at this point, like right here, you cut down on an angle. So not straight through the joint, but almost like it's off to the side, look. And it goes straight through the joint, and it gives that nice sized, shaped and portioned wing. Right down the side. And if you see some like blood or bruising on the wing, it's just coagulation. It's not like there's anything wrong with it. Cut down the side. You know what would be great right now is if I had some beets on that you could choose from, which is able to be done, as Sinner Games just recently told me. So someone should probably pop over to that channel if you're here and take a look at Sinner Games. Because Because that man, I'm telling you, man, Center Games is like, he's a freak in the spreadsheets, bro. This guy's an Excel demon. Knows exactly what to do. That should be Center's moniker. A freak in the spreadsheets. Bro, I'm going to send that to him. That's amazing. All right. So, the thing with these wingtips is that they're loaded full of cartilage, right? And cartilage breaks down into soup and gives you that really silky, smooth, fat taste, which is absolutely phenomenal. So it's super simple. I don't do anything special. You never add oil or olive oil to the wings because that's going to cause really like soppy, wet, moist wings. That's shit. You want them as crispy as you can get them, and if you don't do this Bionar effect thing, you have to salt it as much as you can without making it taste like super salty shit. So I'll take those. And if you have space in your freezer like I do, then you zip that up. Get the air out of it. Chuck it in the freezer. Forget about it for like however many weeks until you have enough stock. Or enough bones to make stock. So mix that up. I mean, you can add stuff to it while it is cooking. I don't really recommend it. Shit, I touched my shirt. There we go. Now I want to... Oh, no! I gotta unplug the computer. Let's hope it stays for enough hours. Plug in the chuck them on preheat. Put the wings aside. Get the wings aside. And now, I'll make a salad. Super easy, straightforward. And that's gonna go with my wings tomorrow. Spinach, tomato, onion, oh yeah, they got these amazing sauces, by the way. They are from Camp's Kitchen. This is the hot sauce I put on my wings. This stuff is it's blue scorpion, so it's like blueberries, blueberry habanero peppers. This one's a black reapers with like pickled black reapers. with maple syrup. It's ridiculous. Stuff is amazing. And with my ridiculous diet I have now, I can actually have it. Oh, avocado. Mushrooms and raw. I think that's it. Could I use some of this? You know, I'll mince up some of the leftover zucchini as well. Oh, it's celery. That's right. Veggies, I use this especially lettuce. I use one of these spin things because they're so easy. So easy. Before you say, hey, should you be recycling that plastic? They have a new rule here that you have to throw out anything that touches food. I know, because in Canada, you throw some kind of plastic, you get a $150 fine after 3 warnings, which, you know, I understand. Oh, fucking hell.
So
Scared the shit out of me. So bad that. I know, right?
It smells so good in the
That-
hallway.
That.
I could smell it in the elevator.
Really?
Yes.
That's just the ratatouille.
Wow.
I haven't even gotten to the
Sauce?
wings yet.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Avocado. I tend to cut it into bigger cubes because I like having chunks of avocado like that. Now let's cut up a few of these. What do we got left on that? I should wait then. Maybe I can, maybe I should air fry this. Chuck it in a salad. Yeah, why not? I think it's a good idea. Well, if that's the case, let's make this a bit better than I thought. We're going to use olive oil, salt, and pepper. chuck it in the air fryer. Not all onion this. Put it on any setting, I think. How about just we'll cook veggies? Start. Don't even need 10 minutes. Oh, right. Well, there was something to put on that, but anyway, we'll have to just wrap the old avocado up. This is Viva brand cling wrap. Wow, it actually wasn't bad. Huh. What we do? So for a sauce. Oh my god, that's right. Hold on, I got silver medallion onions. And pickles. Woo! That's gonna go in there. Plus, we're going to want lemon juice, salt, and pepper. I have no idea how this is going to taste because I've never done any of this shit before. Let's take a couple of those. We'll say 2 pickles. I'm going to cut these up. These are nice pickles too, by the way. Oh. This is going to be the most unique salad I think I've ever had. Or made. tomato. Just suck like you use cheese. Fucking cheese. Now for a lemon, here's something cool you can do. You kind of get the edge like that, and you can I'm gonna use like a mustard sauce. You take if you don't have anything to squeeze it in with, you take a fork, stick it in like this, and twist it while squeezing. See that? You just squeeze it against it. Look at that. Empty. Saw that off a movie. John Favreau called Jack. And I always find that putting a lot of pepper on salad is great. Let's take a look at this recipe. Oh. It's supposed to go lemon mustard vinaigrette. Lemon, garlic, Dijon, sea salt. Let's do it. Lemon, garlic, Dijon mustard, sea salt, pepper, honey, olive oil. I got all that. Cool. How many garlic? One small garlic clove. It says grated, but instead of grated, you can kind of just crush it. Quarter cup lemon juice done. I've got 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, quarter teaspoon of sea salt. Oh, actually, you know what? I have sea salt. I'm not going to get it. We'll use that salt. Pepper. Half a teaspoon of honey. Check this shit out. This is organic honey from Germany. And then we want quarter to a third of a cup of extra virgin olive oil. Done. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh or dried thyme. We'll skip it. Let's get that noodle bowl. Cut the end off. I've got a great stainless steel garlic crusher, courtesy of my wife. You squeeze it, scrape it in. Chuck out the husk. Grab with teaspoons. Yeah. What? Quarter to third of a cup? Quarter teaspoon sea salt, freshly ground black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of one teaspoon Dijon mustard, half teaspoon honey, huge gunk. And a bit of hot sauce. Camp's Kitchen hot sauce. Oh, amazing. That is perfect timing. I always cut the tips off of everything on these things because I don't trust the ends. I don't know why. Now, I can't show it to you right now, but let's get the tinfoil off. Ooh, sexy. Put it back in for another 30 minutes. Minimum. And now this I can whisk. So put this away. See the vegetables like, oh, nice and dried up. Nice roast vegetables in a salad. Wow, look at that. Woo! Last but not least. Celery in. I know what you're thinking. Some people would say, like, oh, why don't you add any cheese or anything? Because I'm currently on a diet that doesn't allow me to. That's what it looks like. Need a better camera. And let's whisk. I've never actually made this sauce before. It smells amazing. And the more you whisk, it kind of emulsifies it. From a I'm not filming with my phone. I wish I could show you. I'm actually using a PlayStation 5 camera. And I went online and I found a way to unlock it. So you can plug it into your laptop. And then you can use this like program to change it. Then I have auto settings for light. So it'll change on its own, but just not very well. So yeah, I know. And it was funny is if you saw the cameras that were in my drawer, you would laugh at what I'm doing right now because I've got Canon DSLR, like 6 GoPros. We've got like anywhere 2, 4. I've got a 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, all for work. I don't even use them. You know, I could use a GoPro, but I don't know how to hook it up and use it to stream. And I think streaming for GoPros just came in with the 10. Don't. So, whoa, hold on. Now, the DSLR though, I have a pretty big problem. It had a scratch on the inner lens. So, you know, there's the lenses you put on, the attachments. And then the inner lens has a scrape like this. So I took it to a professional who could fix it for me. And he said for him to replace the inner lens himself would cost me 3/4 of what I paid for the camera. So why the heck, what? Why wouldn't I just buy a new one? Let's try this. Holy shit, that's delicious. Oh my God, no way. I'm I'm going to give my wife a little bit. I'll be right back. I just made up this sauce that I don't like. It's impressive for salad.
I didn't know where to put it. If it was the hot sauce.
No, I put hot okay, so it didn't ask for it. But it's lemon, olive oil, garlic. No, one piece, one clove. I just Googled mustard lemon dressing. Anyway, alright, I'll put that on my salad. Fucking phenomenal, dude. You gotta, holy shit. Yeah, I know. Listen, yeah. But you know, I think it's also this lighting too. There's a light under the hob. Look, if I turn it off, it's too dark. Is it too dark? Oh, the light, wait, hold on. Fuck, it's the exact same. Oh man, you can find this online. This is easy. I'll actually just, maybe I can put it in the description or something, but it's, shit, it is 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice, 1 small garlic clove grated, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, freshly ground black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of honey, that's what I used, 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I used 1/4, cuts down on fat, and I didn't use dry thyme. And it doesn't need it. Fuck me, that's delicious. Let's go. Boom. Oh, no, you don't. Never put a sauce on a salad and take it to work. Instead, make sure you got one of these. Man, that is, if I can give you the absolute biggest tip for having a good meal at work or away from home, is keep all liquid ingredients separate at all times. I'm talking sandwiches. Man, if I make a tuna sandwich, I have all the ingredients. The tuna goes on the sandwich, right? The bread. But the bread has to have a layer of mayo or butter. That is alone. All the other ingredients, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, whatever you want to put on it, goes into separate bags, or the liquid's in one bag. And then you build it when you get there. And I'm telling you, that takes your sandwich from shit to hit. Oh, wow. 1 full dosage of salad dressing. All right, time to chuck on what we get left. 22 minutes, that's fine. I'm going to chuck on the chicken wings preheat. Start. So my lunch for tomorrow is ready. Oh, God. I know what you're thinking. You must be done cooking. You're wrong. Because I need the wings to go in. They take 20 minutes roughly. But I also prepared yesterday beforehand a beautiful salmon fillet. I'm going to heat that up a little bit, just to make it warm. You do that with a little olive oil in the pan. And some salt and pepper. Just to heat it up. Because my wife just came back from the gym. She needs protein. So we're going to have wings. And this is a cleaner protein than chicken wings, obviously. A little olive oil. Oh, shit. I'm out. And I'll put that on in about 10 minutes. No, 15 minutes. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you want good meals, it doesn't happen in minutes. We're talking, like, it takes hours. That's why I thought live streaming this would be good. Because one thing I hate about watching cooking videos is when they're like, oh, man, with these 5 easy steps, you can be a gourmet chef and have the greatest meals every day. Well, that's absolute bullshit. Like, I don't think there's ever one time made a meal from a video where it took exactly the time they said, unless you had everything prepared beforehand, everything was heated up, chuck it all in the pan, and even when it's done, it still doesn't turn out right. You're not a chef. I'm not a chef. That shit takes decades of practice. So, these videos will give you I think a better idea of what you're actually in for. Oh shit, I forgot I need to pick up my fart spot. Anyway, I'm gonna do those. And that's why I'm on a hypoallergenic diet. I mean, that's the thing about, I feel, when people say, oh yeah, it's easy to be healthy, just eat these foods, drink that thing. Yeah, cool. I mean, it is what it is. So, but unless you have shit tons of money, you gotta do this. This is what you have to do. You know, prepare salmon ahead of time. Have chicken wings thawed out a day, that morning to make sure you can make it for that night. Prepare all your lunches. Make everything so you can make 2 or 3 meals at a time. And I'm looking at what? I started at like 6:45. We're 2 hours in, bro. And the wings are just going to go down. Oh, this dressing. Arigatou gozaimasu. Nah, really, it's seriously, thanks for being here, the rogue YouTuber. I appreciate that, man, really. You didn't have to be. That's really nice. That's really nice. Just came back from break and, no one's... It's Saturdays and Sundays, I feel like, are the lowest viewers, lowest numbers, especially if you're cooking. And what time is it in Canada right now? It must be like, 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Who the hell tunes into making ratatouille for dinner? Who Who watches? We're cooking. You do. That's it. That's the answer. My man, I'm going to subscribe to you the next time you're streaming. All right, here we go. Wings in. Try to. Oh shit. Get them as separate as you can, and then halfway through, you really want to get that flip. Super important. 25 minutes is pretty good. You wash and dry dishes 4 million times during this process. Yes. Oh, yes. Check this out. 12:40 p.m. here in Canada. Dude, oh man. That's why I like the fact that I can combine these things together. I never even thought of that. Because cooking is something I've always enjoyed. Like, as a kid, I didn't like sports, didn't like doing anything. I was fit. I won't even get into that. But because I didn't go do anything or play outside, my mom, who was always into cooking meals, stay-at-home mom, she always said, okay, if you're not going to do anything outside, you have to watch me do this. So I always had to help her cooking. And I learned so many things and got so many recipes that it just kind of expanded from there. Like, I was in university, and all these other kids were making, tuna ramen sandwiches or something ridiculous like that. And I remember one night someone came in and said, "What are you doing?" And I had a hot pot that I figured out if I turned the voltage down enough, I could get it to simmer liquid with only this much. And I was making French onion soup in a hot pot in my dorm room. And they were just like, are you crazy? But they were eating garbage. What are you doing? Hey.
What?
Alright. Also, check this shit out. This is Spanish oil. Extra virgin olive oil. I got it on clearance for $5 a can or something ridiculous, reduced from down to $20. I bought almost every single one that the store had. Yeah, yeah, mommy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hell yeah, trust me, I'm glad that I did that because I got so interested in. Oh, dude, you should see the ridiculous shit that I have in my kitchen. You may only use for one thing, but I try to buy stuff that's for multiple things. So things I've shied away from are like super niche stuff, like let's say sous vide, cast iron, because this is a glass top, so I don't want cast iron on that. But believe it or not, I actually bought an Uni pizza oven. So, I mean, I know you're not in the Discord group. I posted some photos from there and on my Instagram, but I make Napoli-style pizza. I bought this oven that was like $1,000 just to make pizza, and it makes pizza in 60 seconds. You join it. Let me hold on. Maybe I got this. Oh, link's there somewhere. Anyway, if you say hi in there, I'll send some photos of the pizza that I make. Oh shit! I broke tuber in the house. God, I'm such a loser. Alright, hold on. So it seems like I've got like yeah, dude. Like check out. Oh, it's OONI Uni Pizza Oven, and you look that up. If you want to start making gourmet, okay. But before you do that, buy this. Hold on. This is a pizza stone. Alright? I know, light shit. But you buy one of these and you chuck it in the oven at the maximum temperature you can possibly have. Heat that up for 1 solid hour. That's expensive, I know. But that's going to give you an idea of what you need to do to make a pizza before you get a pizza oven. Because you spend $1,000 on a pizza oven and you start making pizza, let me tell you something. You're going to get so discouraged so fast, and it's going to be dog shit, and you're going to be upset. Yeah, this one here is like maybe $50 to $100 Canadian. But if you want to be really real, you get Pizza Steel. That's going to be $200, probably. This Pizza Steel heats up better and lasts longer, and it gives you more of a crisp. But for Napoli-style pizza, if you wanted the guides, I went from A to Z, dude. We're talking, man, 100 plus pizzas I made, getting to where I'm at now. What's true? What? What? Tell me what's true.
It's true.
Yeah, see, it's true. How good's my pizza?
100.
I don't know what that means, but it's good. What are you doing? I'm making food's almost done.
I know.
Just wait.
I know.
Shit. I'm sweating here.
You're not allowed to have peanut butter, right?
I don't know how many of these are left, but I think this might be the last one. When's the last time I bought olive oil?
I don't know.
A year ago?
You're
Yeah. So I can send you some videos on how to make it, but unfortunately I can't make it right now. I'm making this for you, or we can split it. But I have that as well. Those are chicken wings.
I can have it for
What? No. You either cold chicken wings,
okay.
or if you want, look.
I'll
Check.
cold chicken.
Yeah, but check this out. Check this salad. Look. Roasted zucchini and eggplant.
For you?
Oh, I can eat all that. Do you want half of it? Roasted zucchini and eggplant stuff. And I've got the sauce as well, so you can take half the sauce and take some chicken wings. Salt, pepper, olive oil. You want half that? Can you grab me one of these? I'm gonna split it up. Because I only have 2 more for working them off 2 days.
Right. I'm supposed to too, but not anymore.
You're supposed to be off tomorrow?
No.
Boom, that's how you make lunches, baby. No problem, man, but... Wait. Okay, quick question. What are bits? Did you? I know, right? Avocado. I got the pickled onions, pickles. There we go. Boom, just like that. I got the missus some. Don't laugh at me, bro. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Look at that. Boom. Two salads, motherfucker. Oh, good. We're all learning, my man. We're all, maybe you, me, and Sinner should just do collabs or something, or get together in a game. And I was telling Sinner, man, I did that stream with the soup. What if we did like a 3-way soup off, where it's just one stream cut into 3 with just boiling pots of soup, and then in the end we don't even taste them. You just thanks for turning it in, turn it off. Fucking hell. What's wrong with me? Alright, now I gotta split that up. Great. If you have a small container I can put... I got that one with the sauce. I can split it in half because I have way too much. But I don't know what to put it in. The mustard lemon sauce. Do you want me to just pour it on? Okay. Right now, we're dropping the cart. Oh man, that dude, like I said, that dude's he's a wizard, bro. He's a freak in the spreadsheets. Alright, let's put half this on, even though I just said never do this. It's okay, it's not mine. It's hers. She doesn't know what good taste is. There we go. Salmon is ready to go in. Salmon is super difficult to cook. Some people say it's easy. I vehemently disagree. I think it's very finicky, and it should be done in stainless steel on a low temperature. I've watched a couple Michelin star guys on how to do it, and that's what this one attempt was. And I fucking sucked at it. So anyway. She hates the skin, so that's gonna go. I love the skin when it's crispy, but it's not. And what a trick I found is you have to keep it on one side for a few minutes. So usually it's not the skin side, it's the opposite side. 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on all sides. 2 minutes on the top. Fucking hell. Everything but the skin. Then the skin, 2 minutes, and then take it off the heat and let it sit. And that will actually cook itself depending on how thick it is. This ratatouille is almost done. You wait till you see this ratatouille, bro. He's popping and snapping. You don't want that. You don't want that. Salmon, super high in protein, very lean. Omega-3s, fatty acids. It's got everything. It's like the superfood. If you can get that, I buy it in like 1 kg fillets and then cut it to say that kind of thickness, and then I'll freeze it. I'll show you one. and I freeze it in pairs of 2. So this is just 2 pieces I thawed out, cook 2. That's a portion, you know, that's the 1 dinner or 2 lunches, and the protein value to low-fat content is absolutely incredible. Low calorie. We're talking 175-gram fillets, maybe 200-gram fillets, and it is, man, one of the healthiest superfoods you can have. You want to go on a so-called diet? I don't even call it a diet. It's just delicious in a bag. Oh, we're 28 seconds away from the reveal. You wait till you see this. This professional shit, bro. Boom. Okay, let's just shake the chicken wings first. Man, look at that. Fuck the light, bro. Okay, well, I'll get a new camera. All right, now that I know that I'm going to do this, looks good. And here we go. Hot damn, look at that. Beautiful, bubbling. Step 1, salt. I have 2 plates. That's a nice golden color. You don't actually want a golden color on this salmon. You want like a bit of like crust. That didn't make sense because golden color is crust. What you want is a golden color on the salmon. Let's use take 2. Golden color on the salmon with a little bit of crust on the sides, and that is a telltale sign of a delicious salmon. Look at that. A bit of oil. When I'm done with this, it's not going to look as good as... The presentation won't be beautiful because I'm going to put it in these bowls because I eat a lot of it. Like half of this we will eat right now. Nine minutes to the wings. The wings go in one of these, which I'll clean up later, and the bones will go in a separate bowl. You know what, I'm going to serve that now. That's going to be hot as hell. Look at that. That's the sauce on the bottom. Keep the top up. I just do this so it looks better. Yeah. So you have it like in layers. Look at that. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Scoop in the sides. No, Nightbot, bad bot. Sorry, bro. Looking good. Oh, stupid ass Nightbot. Okay, I gotta fix it. You know, the only reason I have Nightbot on with the capitals is because there was, not gonna say any names, a certain character would come in and spam fucking bullshit for ages, thinking it was hilarious. Can't stop me now. Okay, hold on, let me go to. Hell yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Nightbot.tv. I think it was. Oh, here we go. Commands, giveaway regulars, chat moderation, excessive caps off, excessive symbols. Oh, excessive symbols off, and caps. I think excessive caps I want on. There we go. Let's see if this works. Boom, nailed it. Didn't even moderate myself. Woo! Alright, Sam down. You know what? Some people say, do not put a hot pan under direct heat. Not true. Tefal is okay. It doesn't warp it. Apparently. That's what I read online. Holy shit, I'm sweating. Sirs. That's going to blow your mind, but when you're done, what you want to do is add a little bit of salt. Alright, let's take a look at these beasts. Sexy. 5 minutes left. And with that, I think I'm going to call it. It's time to eat. The Bro Tuber, my man, I can't believe you were here the whole time. I fucking really appreciate that, dude. And I will, thanks to the bits, thanks to the sub, I will definitely reciprocate next time I see you on. I'm going to save this and add it to the YouTube algorithm, whatever it is. And I'll be back on tomorrow with some streaming. Dude, awesome. Thank you so much. Really, it's amazing how good that makes you feel. I'll be on tomorrow. One last look at the money shot. Okay, I'll get a better camera. That was a shit shot. Alright. Thanks, bro. See you next time.